Hi, this is Nelson JM and you're welcome to this episode of NECO 2023. And in this episode we want to look at software installation. In the other episode we saw how we can download our NECO 2023 software, and as you know, the PWA version of the software as is created by NECO would only run effectively if you have a Google Chrome, and the installation is the same as other softwares, only that this software depend on the Chrome functionality. You see, on Windows 10, the reason you are seeing this blue screen without any other option except the don't run is because of the security risk that is attached to running this type of software. But because I know where the software is coming from and why it is for, I'll just click on this more info and you can now be able to run the software successfully. So the installation process is just as simple as other installation. You just have to wait for the instructions and follow it as it should be. And also the speed at which you would complete this will depend on the speed of your computer system. Just wait. Okay, would accept the terms of the license. Remember that the software has been programmed in such a way that 32-bit version will be denied by a 64-bit system, and if you have any antivirus on your system like mine that is very sensitive to these kinds of software, I would just allow all because I know the source of this device, this product, so I don't mind. Some of those pop-ups are dependencies of this software that have been flagged by the antivirus as an insecure or suspicious code. So since I know what I'm doing, I'll just accept that. We wait for the installation to complete, and I think anybody who is familiar with Windows operating system and is good at software installation would see all these processes as nothing. So this software depends on the Java SDK. Even if you have the Java installed, it will always try to install the JRE for from 8.1. So I have a higher version, that's why it's installing this. So since we are still waiting for this software to complete installation, we will have to note that every cyber cafe is required to receive the login from the school, and previously the login was updatable, but right now it's very difficult for the system to update any login detail. So please make sure you get the original login from the previous operator. That way it will be easier for you to perform the registration within a short period of time. Remember, unlike the WAEC, you can capture passports. Please make sure your passport is in a square format, and most mobile phones support the square passport. If you want to capture using a mobile phone, and it's most preferable to use a mobile phone, use a white background and also a cloth that will create a contrast between the students' uniform, but make sure the face is as clear as possible. So our Java is done installing. The remaining will just take a few moments to complete. Remember, Footronic fingerprint scanner setup is to set up the biometric system that is used for the registration. So I'll just get you the image. You can request that from the NECO state office. So this is the Footronic fingerprint. This one is the most used and is also supplied by the NECO state office, but for a fee. So if you don't have this, please contact your state office and request for one. So the complete installation process will take between 5 to 20 minutes, depending on the speed of the system. My system is actually a bit slow, so the process is taking longer, or because I have a lot of other things running in the background. So I think I'll pause it here so as to come. So the fingerprint is done, and I think the registration system It's already kicking off. In no time everything will be okay. So we are done. In the next episode we will look at setting up the software for the first time.